It's your boy D Rich, and I'm back. A lot of people have been asking me, why haven't I dropped a vlog in about a week or so? Well, it's a few reasons. For one, I've been so busy working on my website. I had a website, but it was charging me so much a month that I said to myself, I can make my own website and save some money. So that's what I did. I hired somebody to make a website, so I've been pretty busy designing that. Also, I've been trying to figure out, where am I going next? Where is D Rich going to go next for a basketball event? I was supposed to go to Washington, D.C., but that event got canceled. So I've been trying to figure out where I should go. If anybody has any suggestions, please let me know. Also, my iPhone has been vibrating and ringing out of nowhere for no apparent reason, and every time I check it, there's no notifications. Is anybody else having this problem? If anybody else is having this problem, please comment and tell me what your solution was, because this is very annoying. I'm sleeping and 3 o'clock in the morning it's vibrating and then it'll start ringing. It's crazy. For right now, if you want to purchase gear, you can go to drichtvstore.com. drichtvstore.com. It's springtime right now in Ohio. It's not the most beautiful weather. The sun's not out today, but it's better than what it was before. And plus, I like to come out here sometimes and sit next to Lion right there to my left and to my right. Sometimes I like to come out here and just sit and think about things and have conversations with them. And plus, they protect me from a lot of things around this neighborhood. Now today, I want to talk about something that the whole basketball community, or basketball world, I should say, always talks about. And that's reclassifying. You know, I see people talk about it all the time. People DM me, email me, see me at events, and they ask me, D Rich, what do you think about people reclassifying in basketball? And one of the main reasons I'm talking about this is because I saw the McDonald's All-American in high school video done by City League Hoops, aka MSHTV, aka the GOAT. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out on their page, City League Hoops TV, and just check it out. He did this year's and last year's McDonald's All-Americans, and I'm not gonna lie, when I watch it I get jealous because I wasn't around when those guys were in middle school. You know, I wasn't even in the game yet. You know, that just goes to show you how long City League Hoops has been around for real. You know, just to capture those moments of those guys in middle school. It's real good to go watch it. If you haven't watched it yet and you're a young basketball player, I encourage you to go watch it, because those are players who trusted the process and now they get to live out their dream and be a McDonald's All-American and go to college for free. But anyways, I was reading the comments and a lot of people were saying, no way those guys are in 8th grade. No way, no way. He must have reclassified 10 to 15 times. And some people's favorite joke is, man, 8th grade was the best 5 years of his life. And man, if I hear that joke one more time, I have $1 million. If I had $1 for every time I heard that joke. It's like, come on, man. Cut it with the jokes. What I think about reclassification is, hey, listen. Pause this video right now and go grab some popcorn and something to drink or your favorite snack, because I'm about to tell you the real. Okay? So pause it right now and go do that. Ooh, yeah. What I think about reclassification is, this is the honest to God truth. This is what I think about it. This is what D Rich thinks about it. Listen. Nobody cares. Okay? Kids reclassify all the time. You know, it's probably people in the NBA who reclassified. It doesn't matter. And for all you kids out there worried about kids reclassifying and saying, oh, he's a year too old, he's this, he's that, it does not matter. I'm gonna tell you like my high school coach told me, nobody cares. Okay? Nobody cares. And guess what? 5 years from whenever they reclassified, if they make it to the NBA, or if they get a full ride Division I scholarship or a D2 or D3, whatever. Because the main goal is to go to school for free. You know, that may not be the reason why some people reclassify. You know, most people reclassify because they want to go D1 or to the NBA. You know, that's everybody's goal. Everybody wants to go D1 or to the NBA. Now, it is some instances where kids are younger because they start school early, and then they're placed in their right grade when they reclassify. You know, it's very few instances like that, but it does happen. But for the majority, you know, it's just people who want to maximize their potential. You know, they want to make sure that they get the most out of, you know, high school, and they get a chance to go to school for free or go to the NBA. And I know it's a lot of you out there who say that's an unfair advantage. Well, to be honest with you, like my dad always told me, that's life. You know, people gonna do it all the time, you know. And I remember when I graduated high school, I played football, and I thought to myself, like, dang, if I could play one more year at the age I'm at now, it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy. And that's why I don't see a problem with kids reclassifying. Now, once you do it like 2, 3, or 4 times, that's insane. But if you do it once and you end up going to school for free, or you go to the NBA, I think it was very much well worth it. Now, a lot of people ask me, what grade should I reclassify? What's the right grade? I don't know. You know, honestly, I can't tell you that. You know, I just know it's a lot of NBA players, college players right now, who definitely did reclassify. You know, and people always ask me, why are you filming somebody who reclassifying? He way more older than me, or he way more older than all the kids out there. You got to deal with it. You know, you just got to step your game up. And honestly, when you go to high school, when you're in the 9th grade, you're going to be playing against seniors. I mean, so what does it matter? You know, I mean, I just don't see what the problem is. You know, no matter what you do in life, people are going to have an unfair advantage. And I'm not saying that reclassifying is unfair. I just see it as sometimes taking advantage of the opportunity. Now, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of great players who never did reclassify. But then there's also a lot of great players who did reclassify. I'm not going to say no names, but it's a lot of great players who did reclassify. And guess what? You got to do what you got to do in life. That's just real talk. I remember one time I went on 247sports.com, and at one point in time they had the age of every player on there. And guess what it was? 19, 19, 19, 19, 19. It was a few players who were the right age, you know, 17, 18. But for the most part, they were 19. You know, it's some people in the NBA who couldn't play in the McDonald's All-American game because that's how old they were in high school. They really couldn't play in the McDonald's All-American game. But guess what? Do you think they care about not playing in the McDonald's All-American game? I'm pretty sure it haunts them sometimes. Like, man, I wish I could have played in that game. But guess what? Their goal was to make it to the NBA, and they had to do what they had to do to get there. Now, I'm not saying if you're watching this video, you should go to your parents like, Mom, I want to reclassify. Because, trust me, one of the worst things you can do is reclassify and not get to where you want to go. You know, it's some people out there who I would advise not to do it. You know, if you can't keep up with the competition right now and you're thinking about reclassifying, it's not a good idea. Most people who reclassify can keep up with the competition in their class at the moment, but it's like they're missing something. It's like, man, if I could just get one more year. I remember I was talking to a basketball coach, a college basketball coach, at an event. And we had a long conversation, and then I asked him, what do you think about kids reclassifying? And you know what he told me? He said, I don't care. You know, if I don't try to get them, somebody else is. You know, and he basically told me that it's a part of the game. You know, it happens every day. It's also good to keep in mind that sometimes people mature later than others. Some people reach their peak in middle school. Some people don't reach their peak until in high school, and that's cool. You know, I've seen people that's 6'4", 6'5" in middle school and don't grow another inch. And I've seen people that's 6 foot in middle school and grow to be 6'8", 6'9". It's just the way some things happen, you know? There's no guarantee on how tall you're gonna grow, you know, or how much bounce you're gonna have. It's no guarantee. You know, some people don't get any more bounce after middle school. As crazy as that sounds, you know, they jumping out the gym in 8th grade, but then when they get to high school, they got the same bounce. And there's some people who can't even dunk in 8th grade. And then by the time they're sophomore or junior, they jumping out the gym. Sometimes it's better to be greater later. As far as reclassifying, nobody cares. Nobody cares. You know, people do it all the time. People always gonna do it, you know. And like I said, I don't want you to go to your mom or dad and say, Dad, I want to reclassify. If you're on the right path right now and you feel like you're where you need to be at, there's no need to reclassify. You know, just stay in the books, stay in the gym, keep grinding. But as far as me, I don't think nobody really cares about it, you know, and especially if you get to where you want to go. The main thing is getting a free education. And I say that a lot, you know. The main thing is to get a free education. As long as you go to school for free, I feel like you done accomplished a lot more than a lot of people. You got to go out there and you got to compete no matter what. The best thing that you can do is work on yourself, stay in the gym, don't be a troll. And by a troll, don't be one of those people on YouTube and Instagram commenting, saying he's too old, he's too this, he's too that. Maybe he is. You know, maybe he is. Maybe he is too old, but guess what? You gotta deal with it. That's life. I just felt like I wanted to address that topic. You can see I got the D-Rich TV hat on. I don't know if you can see this that coming out of my mouth. It's still a little bit cold out here. It's still a little bit cold, but it's better than it was before. D-Rich TV vlog. I'm about to go in the house, cook something to eat, and chill out. What I need you to do is share this video. Share it. You know, screenshot it. Put it on your Instagram. Put it in your bio. Put this link in your Instagram bio and tell everybody to click the link in your bio. And definitely share this video. Definitely. D-Rich TV.
Super Bowl goals. I'm at the crib of Puff. He got Kaepernick on the phone. He in a whole different mode. Angel Head 2 a.m. for being whole. Just to show him how I treat the city like my humble abode. Hey, tell me if TD Bank is approving loans. I'm thinking of paying Wayne with universal O's.